Hello guys, welcome to my channel Code with Maddie. Today I am here to discuss a new topic in Core Java concept that we are discussing introduction to Core Java in Core Java concept, and today we are going to see Java features into the introduction to Core Java. So what is the main and primary features of Java that we will discuss in today's content as we have promised in our earlier session. So let's proceed further. What we are going to see and learn in this video, what we will learn basically. So in continuation to learn Java concept, we are going to be familiar with this below main and primary features in Java. So what are the features available into the Java programming language that we will see? So first and foremost, primary feature of Java is that Java is a platform independent language, and this is also object-oriented programming language. It's simple, robust, secure, distributed, and if we talk about some more, multi-threading, portable, high performance, dynamic flexibility, sandbox execution, and write once, run anywhere, power of compilation and interpretation. So these are the basic features of Java, you can say, and these features provides more importance to Java because due to these features, Java is basically more over used everywhere, and it is a very important language for us as well to learn. So we will discuss each of these features one by one. So let's start further. So first feature we have seen is platform independent. That is, Java is platform independent. Why it is so? Because see, platform independent means we can run the program on any of the platforms. Now, if we discuss what is platform, we have already discussed it. So platform is a kind of environment which we are giving to the program to execute, and so that environment can be like Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. Okay, so these are basically platform available to us, and so bytecode which is generated from compiler. Okay, so at the time of compilation, the bytecode generated from compiler, and that can be executed on any of the platform. So that is making this programming language as a platform independent language. Okay, so all the platform will provide same output for same bytecode. That's the major important thing. Okay, so everything, whatever the bytecode we are using at one or different platform, if we are using same bytecode, then it will be going to give us same output of that program, any of the platform. Okay, now proceed further. What is the next feature? Object oriented programming language. So if we talk about object oriented programming language, so this is basically an approach, okay, in which we are structuring the program as a part or as a collection of objects, okay, each of which represents an instance of a class. So we will discuss what is this instance of the class and all in upcoming videos, but for now you can learn that object oriented programming language, this is a primary feature which basically represents a Java program as a collection of Java objects. Okay, so there are basically four major building blocks of object-oriented programming language. So that are abstraction, encapsulation, and inheritance and polymorphism. Guys, these four building blocks are very important points in terms of your interviews perspective, or in terms of your certification perspective, or any perspective. It is very important points to learn. Okay, so we will discuss all these four very clearly and very with a practical exercise as well for all these points. So be with me guys, and I will share all the necessary details with you. Okay, so now what is the next point is Java is a simple language. So why it is simple language? Because it supports, or you can say it does not supports, complex features. Like, as we have seen in C language, we have the concept of pointers, but here we don't have the concepts of pointer in Java. So which makes our Java programming language as simple, because the pointers are very complex to implement and understand as well. So that is why it is important features. Okay, and it is making our programming language simple. Sorry. Okay. So now why other point which is making a programming language simple as operator overloading. It does not support operator overloading as well as the multiple inheritance. Okay, and explicit memory allocation. These are the some points which Java does not support. That's why it makes our programming language so simple and easy to understand. Okay, now what is the next feature is robust. Why Java is robust? So robust means simple, reliable. If we are relying on something, that is making our system more robust. Okay, now why this Java is robust? If we take an for example, so we can see Java can check errors ASAP. Okay, why? Because Java can detect those errors which are not easy to detect by any other programming language. That is the main advantage which is making our programming language more reliable. That if we are writing a code, so we don't have to bother about all the errors. It will automatically thrown by our compiler at the compile time. Okay, now the main features which are making Java robust are like garbage collection. We have the concept of garbage collection which we have already discussed, guys, so this is very important. Okay, now exception handling and memory allocation as well. So exception handling and memory allocation are already present and available to us in Java, so this is why it is making our program or programming language more reliable, or you can say it is making our program more robust. Okay, so now why Java is so secure? Secure because we don't have the concept of pointers here as well. Like we cannot access out of bound arrays in Java. Okay, if we are having an array in Java and we want to array some element which are not existing in that array, or you can say we are trying to access that bound which is not in the length of that array, then what will happen? It will throw array index out of bound exception. Okay, so this will throw array index of bound exception. Okay, so now hence most of the security flaw like stack corruption or buffer overflow are impossible to exploit in Java. Okay, so this is why, since these are impossible to exploit, okay, so because of this security flaw, this Java provides a security to our language. Okay. Also, Java is a platform independent language, which makes Java more secure. Okay. Since this is a platform independent, hence it is making our Java programming language more secure. Okay. Now we talk about the next feature, that is distributed. So why Java is distributed? So first of all, what is distributed? So we can create a distributed Java application using remote method invocation and enterprise Java bean. Okay. So now the point comes, what is distributed? Distributed application are those applications which are connected to each other using internet connection. That's all. Many people did not understand this point, that what is distributed application. So it's very simple, guys. If some applications are connected to each other using internet connection, then that system are distributed applications. Okay. Okay. Now next point is multi-threading. So this is also a very good feature in Java. So Java supports concept of multi-threading, in which Java can execute one or more program concurrently. What do you mean by concurrently? Means at the same time. Okay, we can execute one or more program at the same time to utilize our CPU maximum. Okay, for maximum utilization of our CPU, we are using the concept of multi-threading. Okay, so this is also very important feature in Java. The concept of multi-threading, will deep dive into multi-threading and practice all those codes which is related to multi-threading in our upcoming session. So we will see every part of it. Okay. Now next feature is portable. Java is portable due to its feature which is platform independent. Since Java is platform independent, then that's why we are coming with this portable feature that we can write the code once and can be executed anywhere. Means we can port it from one place to another place. Okay. Now, what is next feature is high performance. So Java provides, it is obvious Java will provide high performance, but how? Java architecture is designed as to minimize the runtime overhead. Okay, runtime overhead means sometimes at the runtime we need to have some storage for sometimes we use registers, or sometimes we use some memory allocation spaces. Okay, or you can say for object creation we need some time required or some space required. So these are the overheads. Okay, so to minimize this runtime overheads, okay, we use, or Java use, just in time compiler. Okay, so just in time is a type of compiler in Java which is used to generate the code on demand. It is not generate the code every time. Whenever the code will or programming language will demand for that, then just in time compiler will generate that code. Now, generating just the method that are actually called, allowing program to run more quickly. Okay, so due to its generating the code on demand, our program will run more quickly than the normal flow of the execution. Okay, so next point guys, dynamic flexibility. So Java is providing also this feature of dynamic flexibility. What is this feature? We will see. So this provides this provides flexibility because of OOPS concept. Okay, we have seen the 4 OOPS concept in which we will see all the things in detail later on, but due to that OOPS concept, it provides us the dynamic flexibility. Okay, how it provides it? It provides flexibility to add some classes or new classes, you can say, or new methods and subclasses. Okay, we can add these things to our program, so this provides us the kind of flexibility to us. Now, Java also supports some methods from other programming languages which are called native methods. Okay, this is very good points, guys. You have to note this point. Java supports some methods from other programming languages which are called native methods. Okay, Java does not support only its own methods, but it also supports some methods which are from other programming languages. Okay, so that methods are called native methods. Okay. Now, what is sandbox execution? This is the next feature in Java. So, if we talk about sandbox execution, so with the support of bytecode verifier, user can utilize Java program to execute their application in distinct environment. Okay, without affecting the entire system. Okay, so with the help of this bytecode verifier, we can execute our Java programs in a specific environment. Okay, we are not going to disturb the whole environment. So that's why it's a kind of sandbox execution, because our environment is specific. Okay, it is not going to disturb the other environment apart from our specific environment. Okay, since it's function to check the code for access violation, bytecode verifier also offer additional security. So this is also providing us the additional security. Now, what is this next feature coming up? This we have seen multiple times, guys. Write once, run anywhere. So I guess this this point we always know in the terms of Java. If anyone will say Java, this term we have seen so much time, so it is pretty much easy to learn this point. Okay, so what is this feature? You already know that we can write our program once and we can use anywhere. So this is that only, and this makes Java as a platform independent and portable, which we have already discussed. Okay, now the last point is last feature, you can say, the power of compilation and interpretation. Okay, so guys, there are many languages which are designed as a compiled language only or interpreted language only. Okay, but Java provides these both features of compilation as well as interpretation. Okay, it is not designed only for one thing, like it is either compiled language or it is either interpreted language. It is consisting of both the features. Okay, so how this is consisting of both the features, I'll explain that also. Compiler used to compile the Java programs, and JVM uses bytecode to run the Java programs line by line, okay, which provides interpretation. Okay, so compiler used to compile the program and JVM is used to run the program. We have already discussed this. So compilation is used, means compilation feature is given by compiler and interpretation feature is given by JVM. Okay, so in this way we have seen the power of compilation and interpretation feature as well in Java. So these are the main features and primary features of Java, guys. So that's all for this session, and we hope in this all these points, wherever it is necessary to learn, you should have these points in your mind as per for your certification point of view or for your interview point of view. So this is very important. Once you have to go through all these points before appearing to certification or interview. So okay, so that's all for this, and in upcoming videos or in next lecture we are going to see how to create first Java program, the hello world program we will try to execute, and how we will see what are the syntaxes available in Java and how we can execute with the first program. Okay, so every process we will discuss in next lecture. Okay, so by then just go with these topics and understand the features and the previous topics which we have discussed. So that's all, guys. Thank you. So if you like my videos, please like and comment my videos and subscribe my channel. Okay.